it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome. For those of you who are already here and chatting with me, I love it. I've been trying to scroll back through and read to see you all's here. I hear Michigan's in the house. We've got Arizona in the house. I just love seeing so many people from all over the world, including Europe. Europe is on tonight, and it is late for you, my friend Einik. What are you doing up so late? I am super excited to share with y'all tonight. Tonight is Thursday, November the 4th. It's my daughter's birthday. You can do a shout out, say happy birthday, Kayla. I was so upset because her gift was supposed to have been delivered yesterday, and the post office returned it. Or so they said they returned it, but she got it today. So yay, I'm so happy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I did my part and got it in the mail and made this adorable card, and I was not happy when I got that notification that they had returned it because it was undeliverable. Anyway, so I am so glad you guys are here. We're gonna be talking about the word dies tonight. And we're going to do a little different twist on it because it's in the mini catalog for like a Christmas stamp set, but I do have some Christmas cards to share with y'all, but I had to turn it around because I'm in the whole birthday mode thing with my daughter, and I've got some other kids' birthdays coming up. My son's is next week. Oh gosh, I got to get his in the mail. Yay, happy birthday, Kayla. I'm going to tell her to watch tonight's chat box so she can see all the birthday wishes. Thank you. I have 5 kids, so I am constantly, 5 kids who are all married, 11 grandkids. I am constantly making birthday cards, constantly. And it's almost like they're in clusters. Does that happen to y'all? It's like, okay, everybody's birthdays are these months, and then we don't have any, and then we have more, and then we don't have any. So that's kind of how it runs in our family. So Joe Ellen is here from Virginia, and Margaret, hi Margaret, is here from New York. Deborah is here from Saginaw, Michigan. Yay! Okay, Einik, are you having your surgery finally, my friend? I'm seeing well wishes for your surgery, so definitely our thoughts are with you. Okay, all right, I'm just trying to scroll up a little bit. Okay, so Einik just woke up. Okay, so took a little nap and then is joining us on the live. Thank you for joining us. Kate has a ton of birthdays in November. I have 2 in November. I had 2 in September, 1 in October, 2 in November, and then December and January. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's when they hit me. I want to remind everybody that Michelle is here. She is our moderator. That's Michelle Batson. As I am demonstrating tonight and chatting with you about some things. Okay, having her surgery on November the 9th. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle helps me. She keeps me in line and keeps me on point. I could not do my job without Michelle. I appreciate her so much. I try to spoil her and surprise her. I don't want her to ever leave me because I need her. But yeah, so as I'm presenting tonight and sharing with you guys, make sure if you have any questions, do the @ and type Michelle's name so that she doesn't miss your question. And then towards the end, I try to glance over. My name pops up in red, so I kind of stand out like a sore thumb. Ask her your question, and then she'll make sure that I see it, hopefully before the live is over, and I can answer it. Roberta is asking how close together my children's birthdays. So I've got one on November 4th. I've got one on November 14th. But those 2 kids are about, let me do the math, 7 years apart. So yeah. All right, I think we are going to, 9 months after Valentine's Day. I did not do that math. You're right, Jean. Oh my goodness. My link to get the measurements for today's project doesn't work. The reason why is because that blog post is not live until after I'm done with my YouTube live. Sorry to confuse you. The link is below the video, but I like to put this video link in the blog post. So the blog post does not go live until 8 p.m. Central. So sorry about that, Jackie, but it will be available, I promise. And I'm going to show you what that download looks like. So you'll have it. Diane is saying, can we scan our rewards to you, or do you prefer to be mailed? If you were part of my shopping spree thank you program, that is whenever you spend $50 on my Stampin' Up website and place an order before tax and shipping, you get to collect points. Please email those. Please don't wait on the mail, because I don't have any faith in them right now after what they did to my daughter's birthday present. You can absolutely, and I have the form, Diane, that you can actually type in the information. It's a PDF that you can fill out. You know how sometimes you can sign them online? That form is actually like that. You may not have that one, but I do have it available. And if you are interested in that program, you can go to my blog. Pop that up real quick. Oh, look, it matches my shirt. The little banner matches my shirt. How fun. We love to be color coordinated, don't we? But yes, you can email me those forms. You can, if you're interested in my shop thank you program, you can go to my blog and click on the rewards tab, and you can see all about that. And then you can just email me. Once you collect 50 points, you get a shopping spree on me. So it's my way of thanking you for supporting me as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I think it's a very generous program, because you can get anything you want as long as it's the size of a stamp set. Like, it can't be 12 by 12 paper. That's what I mean. So, all right, we're gonna switch the cameras and we're gonna get started. So in the mini catalog is the Words of Cheer stamp set and the dies. So the Christmas cheer dies, these word dies are so fun, and I'm going to show you several ways to use them. So, you know, when you look at the cards, sometimes you can't exactly tell what they did, but I've got some fun tricks to share with you about the happy and the cheer tonight. And if you don't have this mini catalog, I'm more than happy to send this to you for free. You can go to my blog. The link is below the video. Oh, Sue says I have the prettiest blouses. Thank you, Sue. I like to be matchy-matchy. Your shirt is so pretty. Reminded me of Indonesian batik. You know, it kind of does, doesn't it, Einik? Okay, so here is the stamp set, Words of Cheer. Great holiday stamp set, but I'm not going to use it. Here are the dies. Now, the dies coordinate and they cut out, you know, the images of the stamp set, but the dies that we're going to focus on are the happy with, I call it the mat. In other words, this mats onto this, and then the word cheer, okay? I'm focusing on the word dies and not so much the image dies of the Words of Cheer. I know that might seem blasphemous, but I have some other ideas to share with y'all if you're interested, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. So first, let's show you some Christmas cards, okay? Because this is a Christmas stamp set. Let's talk about what I did. So I cut out the mat. Remember how I said the mat? Let's get that die. So this is the mat, and it has some greenery on it, okay? So I cut that out with shaded spruce cardstock. And let's fix our light just a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of darkness. Ugh, come on, light. There we go. And then I cut it, I used there's some leaves dies in that set, and I cut out some extra ones and I attached them to that matte die. But then I cut out a layer of white and a layer of real red cardstock with the happy, and I offset it to give it just a little bit more pop. Simple card, no coloring, just use those dies and cut out all the things that you need, okay? Stamp the word holidays. So this card does use the stamp set. Now how about, this one's my favorite. Well, no, the card I'm gonna show y'all tonight is my favorite. Okay, but look at that. Look at that. All right, so I stamped the image with Versamark, and then I used the silver emboss that's in the metallics emboss package, and I did the same thing for Christmas. I cut out using the red foil. You know, there's a red and green pack available right now. And then using the silver specialty designer, not specialty designer, specialty foils. There's a darker one and a lighter one. And I cut out the matte with the darker one. And then I just cut out, it's really just the letters are separate. They're not all one piece, but look at that stunning card. Do y'all love it? I love it. I think it's so pretty and just screams Christmas and it's so easy, okay? Super easy. Both of these cards were super easy because I let the die cutting machine, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, do all the work for me. Yay, y'all love my cheer card. Yay. Okay, so I told y'all that this is, so let me just show you. It just cuts out the words, okay? See the words? But I'm not gonna throw this away. I should have made another card to show you because you can just mat this on a piece of red foil and make more cards. So you kind of get 2 for 1 when you use the cheer, okay? So you can make another card that looks really similar with just scraps. This was a scrap of the foil, and then this was my, what do you call that? Not the mirror. What is it? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, it looks like a stencil. But you can just make another card using those scraps or put it behind the green. That would have been different, okay? So just some ideas for you using the stamp set and the dies, okay? But tonight's not about Christmas. Nope, we're switching to birthday. So I pulled out some old friends. The Sweet Ice Cream stamp set with the ice cream cone punch, okay? And then I also pulled out The Biggest Wish, okay? The Biggest Wish is one of my favorite birthday. You know, when you look at the current birthday stamps that Stampin' Up sells, I love the big fonts. I love the big words, and I love script. So these pair nicely, but I wanted that birthday for my card, okay? The negative, I believe. Oh, it's called a negative. Thank you, Michelle. See, I can't do things without her. All right, so before I forget, I am going to be making this card. Can you see the glimmer? Can you see the sparkle? So I have the free download. So tonight is kind of a twofold as far as my downloads go, because I had so much fun with this bundle. So you can get the free download with this card, my happy card, and my Christmas cheer card. I also have available, if you want more cards, more inspiration, I have more cards that you can purchase the download if you want that. To make it easy for you, on the purchase download, I put these with it, but if you want the free, you can just get the free, okay? There are 7 cards total, and they're super pretty, super fun. Okay, so kind of a different thing. Look at that. Look at that. Does that not scream snowy, Christmassy? Okay, so kind of a twofold thing tonight, but it's just if you want more ideas, I have them for you. Okay. We have a little bit of housekeeping to keep up with first. If you're participating in Cards for Kids, see how different these little twins look? They look similar, but they're different. Twins need to have different birthday cards, different cards thinking of you. If you are making the Cards for Kids, please remember that your cards need to be different. This is not a mass produce of the same card. It is making them all different in some way. You can use the same stamp set, change up the paper, change up the greeting, but make them unique in some way. Each of these kids gets their own card, and just like those twins, each of them deserves to have their own special birthday or thinking of you card. Not birthday, I'm on to birthday. So we all keep our bits of, especially like the glimmer paper. This is the glimmer, the rainbow glimmer. And I do have, if you're not familiar with it, it comes in all of these gorgeous colors, okay? So it's just an ombre of colors. And I'll tell you my trick. When I want just a piece of it, like I will hold up the die. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. I will put the die here, and I will just, so I decide which colors do I want, okay? Maybe I want it all this color, but I will just use my snips and cut out the color that I need, which I already did for tonight's card. Well, thank you, Sharon. I'm so glad you love my ideas. I appreciate that. Okay. And how about these cute little, and they're called Cute Stars. How funny. Cute Stars adhesive back sequins. They come in the 3 colors, but this one isn't iridescent. And it looks like, right now I'm looking at my camera and it looks purple. But if you look at it a certain way, it's silver, but it just catches the light differently because it's iridescent. So we're going to use those, and we've got our punch. Another fun thing we're going to use is, and I believe, I can't remember who it was that asked at the beginning, asked about the Stampin' Cut and Emboss versus the mini. So this size embossing folder would go in the mini, but the wider ones would not. So that's why I said you have more options. If you can afford the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss, that's the one I think you should get so that you're not disappointed. Okay, so this fun star-studded, let me just show you the paper. Can you see the stars and the crosses, the checks? So this is the, here, you can see it better on here. This is the star-crossed embossing folder. And so I'm gonna be using that tonight. I've already die cut. Nope, I did not die cut. I embossed my Melon Mambo layer. And I have, hi Vay. I live just, Vay, you live south of me? Vay, where do you live? You live in Texas? I'm catching some of the comments over here, so I have to look whenever I see my name come up. Okay, so we have that. This is such a sweet, easy card. I'm going to use my liquid glue. I have my card base already. It's just my, you know what? I have figured out that my go-to card bases have become the basic white thick, because I don't have to add a layer on the inside if I don't want to. I can just focus on the outside. Now, I know a lot of you like to decorate the inside. You can still stamp on the inside, but when you use the colored cardstock, you have to add a layer on the inside. So, I don't know. It's just, every time I go to make a card, I realize, well, there I go again, picking up the basic white thick. Lori, you're late. Well, you're here now, Lori, so we're glad you're here. So I always like to use liquid glue when I am adding embossed layers. Okay, we want to get up in those corners, so that my layer does not pop off. All right, where's my card? Yep, I'm gonna do it the opposite, just to be different. Okay. I'm still looking for Vay's comment. If she if she lives in Texas, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I have a piece of basic white, and I need my Pierce mat because I am using photopolymer stamps. Oh, south of Sharon. Okay, I was like, Vay, when did you move to Texas? I saw Sharon and I thought you were talking to me. I think I better stay focused and just stamp the card. Okay, so I've got my birthday all mounted and I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape. I've been using a lot of Gorgeous Grape lately. I don't know, it's just one of my go-to colors, I guess. So I'm going to stamp the birthday towards the bottom on the right-hand side. Cindy says, birthday card this weekend. Oh, okay. See, I need to stay focused. Okay, back to the card. I'm trying to read the comments and I shouldn't do that. That's why Michelle's here to help me. All right, so we have that. Oops, we need to do some more stamping. I'm going to stamp the bottom of the ice cream cone. And, you know, I always like to pick up the punch. Which way does that ice cream cone go? So that I stamp it that way and I don't waste a lot of cardstock. We're just gonna go right here. There we go. And y'all know what else today is besides my daughter's birthday, right? It is the first day that Stampin' Up announced, well, they announced it the other day, that starting today through the end of November, you can save money. Did y'all know that? You can save money by getting the starter kit. You get an extra $50 because you get to shop for up to $125 worth of anything you want in the starter kit. All right, I gotta pull this down just a little bit. We want some little cone hatches there. You can shop for up to $125 and only spend $75 plus sales tax, get free shipping, and give being a demonstrator a try. Now, before I go any further with those comments, just realize that you don't have to do YouTube lives, you don't have to do blog posts, you don't have to sell, you don't have to do any of that. You just can enjoy the benefits of being a discount shopper. Yeah. All right, we're gonna add our stamped layer, the basic white, to our Gorgeous Grape layer. We're going to leave that out. Punch a template on the, use this template for never miss stamp. Okay, so Michelle is talking about making a punch template using any kind of punch like this where there's two images in there. I could have punched a piece of basic white and use that as a template. I do that if I'm doing a lot, I think, but I'm probably not as good about doing it if I'm just doing onesie twosies. But yes, thank you, Michelle. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our happy. I've already die cut that out using the rainbow glimmer paper, okay? So we're gonna add some adhesive to the back of this. And, you know, these dies, like I showed you on the Christmas one, you can offset them if you want. But this makes such a quick, easy birthday card. And to me, the glimmer paper just screams, it's got a little bit of glue on it, just screams party, celebrate. We'll do this. All right, so we're gonna put this right here. Now, here's where you have some choices. Remember my Christmas card that I offset? Let me get my happy. I can offset it. Let's see, let's line it up a little bit better. I can offset it just a little bit so that you can see more of the matte underneath, or you can line it up perfectly. And I kind of have to add the adhesive to make it line up perfectly. Okay, so to me, it has different, you have different choices. You don't have to do it just one way. All right, let's add some adhesive. Okay, you and me both. I love the word dies because I love bigger fonts, and these word dies certainly help me with that, that desire to give me the bigger fonts. And if we had word dies with all these words, hey, maybe that's what I need to choose when it's time for me to get to design my stamp set one day. Yeah, that's what we'll tell them. We just want all word dies, thank you. All right, so we're gonna add this on, and I'm trying to move my hand so you can see. You kind of have to, let's get our little, you kind of have to just use a little tool if you want. The H kind of wants to hang off to the left a little bit. And so I'm just pushing them into place with my take your pick tool till I get them exactly the way I want. There we go. How's that? It's just happy. It's just happy. Okay, we are not done with some fun glimmer paper. So I looked at my piece here and I'm like, I have plenty of room to punch, but it's all a matter of deciding what color of the spectrum do I want. And before I went live, I was like, well, do I want that? Or do I want this? You know, I kind of look at it, and I'm going to go ahead and go with, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Move it over enough, and I've got it pretty much centered. Just to give it the brightness of I think that's crushed curry. Yay, y'all are loving the cards, you're loving the stamp set. I do too. Okay, so I think that's a good choice to give it, I mean, just the rainbow of colors. We're gonna grab some dimensionals and pop those up. You know, I stick my fingernails in there out of habit, or you can use the take your pick tool, whichever is easiest for you. And then we're gonna bring this up. Let's see, where do we want it? I don't want to cover up that. All right, let's come over here. We've got to put this to our card. And we still have to add the cone part. So that's gonna kind of tell us where this is gonna go. So even though I covered up some of my matte, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to add some adhesive to the back of this. Let's go ahead and add this on. And I'm going to add this on with liquid glue because I'm adding it to an embossed layer. Centering that just like that. word dies are just so fun. Look at that. I was so excited when I started playing with this. All right, so we're gonna take our cone and we're gonna slide it up underneath there. And how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. I gotta get it over just a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're gonna add some adhesive to the back of this. So we were talking earlier on the chat about the next round of techniques. They're coming. I've been working on them. And I had told y'all that I was going to do them as a recorded video. And I heard you guys loud and clear. Nope, you wanted it to be a live. Where are my little stars? Oh, my stars. Where's my stars? There they go. Yay, you love my card. Thank you. Thank you, Karen and Kate and Sue. All right, so, you know, we've got these and then we've got these. We definitely don't want black. I don't know. This one kind of looks purple. Let's just try it. I think my other card, yeah, my other card, I pulled in the, I just want to see if that looks as purple on there. See, it's just more iridescent. I don't like it. We're not using it. Sorry. Back to your spot. We're going to go with the more of the orangey color. And I'm sure it has a name. Does it say? No, it's just that one. Whatever that is. They're all iridescent, but you can see more of the like pumpkin pie color. And I decided, we have a lot of these, so we're gonna add a bunch. Let's put one in here. So yeah, I've been working on the techniques and they're coming November 18th. It will be alive. Yay, I'm seeing some love, love, love. The card is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. So you know what this tells y'all. This tells y'all that, where did it go? You can use the stamp set for your Christmas and the dies for your birthday. There you go. That's what this video is telling y'all. Do y'all get that message? Oh, goodness. If any of you are interested in chatting with me about the promotion to join as a demonstrator for $75, I would love to chat with you. I have a great post on my blog about joining my team. You're more than welcome to read all of that. Karen, I agree. The stars add to it, don't they? Yes. Mango Melody. Megan Justice. There you are. I think it is mango, but you know what? Because of the iridescent, Megan is my other lovely assistant. I talk to my embellishments. Yes, Lori, I do. Megan Justice is my other assistant, and by chance, it's really funny, both Megan and Michelle live fairly close to each other, and we didn't realize that, but they both help me. Megan helps me in so many ways. I love her to pieces. Okay, let's flip this around. So it's Mango Melody, thanks to Michelle, thanks to Megan. So Dolores says, great versatility. Yes, this bundle can be used all year round. So if you haven't gotten it yet, I really think you should. Just saying. Because, and you know what? Cheer. You know, if you wanted to cheer someone up, like a get well card, I should have made a card like that. Just saying. I mean, it's such a fun, those word dies. Who was it who said we need them in all words? I agree with you. Okay, let's see. Lori says, I'm seriously looking into becoming a demonstrator. Lori, you should. For $75 and you get $125 worth of stuff, give it a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You do have monthly minimums that you have to meet. However, you don't have to meet those until next quarter, January, February, March. You're covered for this year. Take advantage of it, because starting in December, if you join as a demonstrator in November, starting in December, you get to pre-order some stuff from the next mini catalog that comes out in January. Right there, that's a reason to give it a try for $75. If you are a regular shopper, if you spend X amount of money every month as a shopper, why not get the 20% discount? You get that every time you buy from yourself as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Even if you don't want to do videos like I do. Even if you don't want to go live on YouTube like I do. Oh, goodness. You guys are giving me thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate everyone who is new to my channel when they subscribe. And I love to read your comments. I get my coffee in the morning and I sit here and I read all your comments and I reply. And so I do read them, and I do want to know if I've inspired you, if I have helped you. Well, tonight's live was really short because that card was so fast. And I don't see any other questions. Let's see. Michelle says we're able... Oh, yes. Michelle and Megan are like 30 minutes from each other. Who would have thought? I mean, it was really funny when I asked Michelle to help me. I knew where Megan lived, and I asked Michelle to help me. And I started saying, now, where do you live? And so I kind of Googled it. I was like, oh, my gosh, you live very close to Megan. Exactly, Einik. So if you're a demonstrator, celebration starts, you'll have a chance to get some of those celebration goodies before everybody else. That's the biggest perk. No, the biggest perk is getting 20% off as a demonstrator. The second biggest perk is being able to get things early. And actually, the biggest perk is being on my team. Who am I kidding? You want to be on my team. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I will be back on Monday here on YouTube for Mystery Monday stamping that you guys are all loving. Next Thursday night will be a premiere, because that is on stage with Stampin' Up! And that is the awards night. So I will be watching that at the beach with the Creative 8 team. I'm super excited. I will be going on a trip back to the beach. Shocker. All right, guys. Oh, Mary Sue says, I signed up for the Mystery Monday, but did not get it. Should I sign up again? Yes, Mary Sue, if you didn't get last Monday's clue on Sunday, you need to contact me on my blog, or go below the video and click the contact me there. Go to my blog, contact me, and let me know your email address, and I will check my system, okay? We've had a few lately that haven't been getting them, but once I do some checking, we get it all fixed. So let's see. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so I started talking about Cards for Kids, the cute little twins, remember? Cards for Kids, we're going to let you have through December to get those cards to Renee, because everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving. Everybody's making their Christmas cards. Go ahead and get what you need done. And then however many cards you choose to make for Cards for Kids, you have through the end of December. She will sort them and begin sending them in January. So we don't want to interfere with Renee's holiday time with her family. And we know that you have stuff to do to get ready for the holidays. So Cards for Kids, remember, all different cards. If you can only send 5 different cards, that's great. If you can do 50 different cards, that's even better. Whatever you can do, they will all be appreciated. And there are guidelines on my blog under the tutorial. So go to my blog, click on Shop Tutorials. It is a free download. It doesn't cost you anything, but you can get all the guidelines for Cards for Kids, and make sure that you follow the rules, because we want to be able to use your cards, okay? Yay, I'm so glad you guys love the cards. Have a great week, everybody. Let's see. Sandra Morin wants to know if I sell my cards. No. No, I send them as a thank you card. I do that. You can get them for free if you place an order. I do not sell my cards. I tried that years ago, and I would rather teach you how to make them. But great question. But yeah, no, I don't sell them. I give them away. I don't sell them. Let's see. I'd like more vertical slimline cards. Is there a good way to suggest new products to the team at Stampin' Up? Yes, you can email Stampin' Up and tell them what kind of products you're interested in. Absolutely. Let's see. The guidelines are also on Sharon, TxStampin Sharon, Mystery Stampers Facebook group, and my Stamping Friends Facebook group. So the guidelines are everywhere. If you can't find them, let me know and I will get them to you. So thank you so much, Michelle, for helping me. Thanks, Megan, for popping in. Love seeing your name pop up tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful week. And if I can help you in any way, let me know.